them for the people who have had to leave the village. Plant them for the roads that are too wide. Plant them for the feelings that you can't go home again. Plant them for the people who have had to stay behind. Plant them for the childhoods filled with grief. Oh, and plant them for the feelings that you can't leave. For the bugs that they may escape with their lives. Plant them for the birds that they can rest after they fly. Oh, and plant them for the sun to grow dancing shadows. Plant them for the river to take the shade. Plant them for the words to rest its feet. Oh, and plant them so that we may hear mountain songs in the southern breeze. For the river to take the shade. Plant them so the rain can rest its feet. Oh, and plant them so that we may hear mountain songs in the southern breeze. Planting trees.
Now the Lord made the world in just 6 days. A wonder to behold when it was done. Deep oceans and blue skies, forest green and mountains high, with animals that crawl and fly and run. But one of God's creatures wasn't pleased. It wanted to create with its own hands. So it clear-cut all the trees, carved the mountains, spoiled the seas, proclaiming it the way that God had planned. But you can't clear-cut your way to heaven. Pope scopes don't make it with the Lord. No, Pope scopes don't make it with the Lord. Bulldozing the creation won't win God's my mama used to read the family Bible, and it said, "Thou shalt not covet, steal, or kill." But then I coveted the forests and the mountains, and I stole my mother nature's gems at will. Okay, and I killed off many critters to extinction. But then I'm sure God must have made them by mistake, 'cause I had to keep my job, where I plundered, raped, and robbed. But I swear to you, it's for my children's sake. But you can't clear cut your way to heaven. No Pope's ghost don't make it with the Lord. Bulldozing the creation won't win God's admiration, and the pearly gates will close forevermore. Meow, 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 meow. Well, today I heard they mined the Rock of Ages, 'cause they thought it had a chunk of gold inside. And they're dumping Paisley babes into the Sea of Galilee. And they've milled the cross on which our Savior died. And they've leveled old Jerusalem for Pope scopes. The middle of the shopping mall where Jesus did his thing. And as I looked on our success at creating such a mess, I swore I heard a band of angels sing. Oh, the angels sing. No, you can't live like your way to heaven. No Pope's ghost don't make it with the Lord. Bulldozing the creation won't win God's admiration, and the pearly gates will close forevermore. No, 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 you can't clear cut your way to heaven. Sing it louder now. Pope's ghosts don't make it with the Lord. Bulldozing the creation won't win God's admiration, and the pearly gates they close forevermore. Oh, the pearly gates they close forevermore. Meow, 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 meow,
When I sit in contemplation of the human situation, I often get a certain sense of pride. Our achievements are many and mighty. The evidence cannot be denied. But my reverie is shaken and my thoughts are always taken by that tragedy that happened long ago. When there moved through the land beings awesome and grand, the fabulous dinosaur. Well, they was creatures in a manner quite reptilian in their unique and stylish ways. Their numbers could be reckoned in a million, But there are zero of these heroes in the world today. They had music, art, and fashion. There was dinosauric passion, and I think they'd be enraged and mortified when they're mentioned today. It is only to say their brains were small and they died. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're a page right out of history. Well, perhaps some asteroid that Mother Earth could not avoid became the agent of their premature demise. I've heard that these things can happen, but who are we to criticize when we'll spend most any price to have the ultimate device that ensures a perfect global suicide? I would venture instead that the humanoid head is where the tinier brain resides. And when we're gone, our works will start to crumble until nothing can be found. In 10 million years, some other guy will stumble on our fossil, and some asshole will begin to expound some scientific study to his cockroach science buddy. How the evidence could never be denied. They were big, dumb, and slow. They couldn't go with the flow. Their brains were small and they died. Thank you. Have you seen your redwood forest, standing tall and proud and true? There are those who would destroy her. Lord, they don't know what they do. Have you seen that emerald rainbow and the life that lies within? It's a treasure of the ages in the hands of greedy men. I could never leave the forest to die in the hands of man. If I'm here in spirit only, I will raise up my own hand. Have you seen your redwood forest, standing tall and proud and true? There are those who would destroy her. Lord, they don't know what they do.
Call me the whale, for that's what I am and what I aim to be. You may call yourselves the kings of the land, but I reign over the sea, brave boys, but I reign over the sea. Well, you came after me with your matchstick boats and your harpoons poised for the kill. When I looked you in the eye, I never saw you cry, but I know I gave you a chill, brave boys. I know I gave you a chill. And I never really meant you any harm, brave boys, when I sent you to the bottom with my tail. I was only trying to show you that you should have stayed at home instead of on the ocean chasing whales, brave boys, instead of on the ocean chasing whales. But you never learned your lesson, and more you came till I ran out of places to hide. When your boats got so big, I could not bring you down. I knew that you had turned the tide, brave boys. I knew that you had turned the tide. And now you hunt me down with your factory ships. You never even touch me with your hands. In the morning I am playing with my babies in the waves. The afternoons I'm packed into your cans, brave boys. The afternoons I'm packed into your cans. And you've gotten so efficient with your implements of death that now I'm barely alive. But if you treat each other the way you've treated me, I think I'm going to survive, brave boys. I think I'm going to survive. Call me the whale, for that's what I am and what I aim to be. You may call yourselves the kings of the land, but I reign over the sea, brave boys. But I reign over the sea. Paul Kaplan song, New York City. Sloop Singers. One of the nice things about going to Alaska is confronting all the locals, you know. I love to go places and get confronted by the locals. Well, there are a lot of people around the country that are concerned about what's going on in the West Coast trees. And they don't like the idea of 800-year-old trees becoming particle board and grocery bags, and it's not appropriate technology. Goes beyond that too, doesn't it? So I tell you that there are a lot of people out there that are around the country, and they've moved here because of it. So they've gotten arrested here because of it. So hold tight. Good luck to you. And spotted out Oregon and the county offices, cathedral forest and the waste that shocks us, and these ancient trees, and these ancient trees. Old growth and spotted out, cascade in the grizzly ground, fade fast when the dozers prowl. These ancient trees, these ancient trees. I see the trees, I hear the battle, I feel the ghost of Chief Seattle, weeping while the white man's greed fulfills his prophecy. These trees were here before the Vikings were strong and tall when we hit Plymouth Rock. Only the force of wind and lightning would dare to strike and never stop. 80 feet to the first branches, 800 years from the sea. These ancient trees, what are the chances they will outlive this century?
the gun and the camellias, cathedral forest and the wasted shocks, and these ancient trees, and these ancient trees, and these ancient trees. Thank you very much. Give them hell. Good luck. Thank you very much.
For the trees they do grow tall, and the valleys they grow green, all in the shade of the summer's afternoon. The people came with a trembling in our hearts, for we meant to stop the bulldozer. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roo. The forest is our own true love, so we will stand beside her now till the jails are overflowing. We climbed up on that new cut logging road. We joined our hands and sang our songs. And for a moment, the truth was in the word. For a moment, we stopped the bulldozer. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roo. The forest is our own true love, so we will stand beside her now till the jails are overflowing. Shoo, shoo, shoo-la-roo. The forest is our own true love, so we will stand beside her now till the jails are overflowing. Thank you. Thank you.
So I think it's really appropriate we're all camping out here in the Clearcuts. It's really great when you can hang out with a friend when she's down. So anyway, last week I found this scrap of paper and scrawled on the scrap of paper in Greg's King handwriting with the following words. There is no room on a hard city sidewalk. There is no room in a suburb, all built on top of a toxic wayside. There is no room left for the spirit to live. There is no room on a hard city sidewalk. There is no room in a suburb, all built on top of a toxic wayside. There is no room left for the spirit to live. There is no room in a clear clear-cut hillside. There is no room on a freeway, all cutting through the wilderness. There is no room left for the spirit to live. There is no room on a clear-cut hillside. There is no room on a freeway, all cutting through the wilderness, y'all. There is no room left for the spirit to live. Got to make room in our hearts. We got to make room in our hearts. We must make room in our hearts. We must make room for the spirit to live. We must make room in our hearts. Can we sing along with that? We must make room in our hearts. We must make room in our hearts. We must make room for the spirit to go. There is no room on a hard city sidewalk. There is no room in a suburb. There is no room on a hard city sidewalk. There is no room left for the spirit to go. There is no room on a clear-cut hillside. There is no room on a freeway. Cutting on through the wilderness now. There is no room left for the spirit to live. We must make room for the spirit to live. We must make room for the spirit to live. Collaboration, more effort there. You remember that thing? I just found a piece of paper. You left it on the floor at Kelpie. You don't remember this thing?
I remember the I forgot about it.
Okay, what am I doing here?
Alright, the next one comes to us from Washington State. It's called The Plain Green Rapper, and it's written by Bob Richards. And he wrote it for the 70 or 75% of Americans that say they support the environment, and it's directed to our President Bill Clinton, who also says he supports the environment. So listen up, Bill.
All we want is a world in a plain green wrapper. And Mr. C, you could be our destiny's mapper. Now listen up, Bill, though you may not like what we're telling, but messing up our nest is what the good old boys are selling. While you're eating fast food burgers and running your buns off, rainforests are burning and their topsail just runs off. Keeping jobs for the loggers, the miners, and the ranchers, and profits for the lawyers, the owners, and the bankers. That's because economics is a science that is ruling. We've been treating the ecologists like they were only fooling. And who are the champs in these games of crap and clutter? They're the makers and consumers of the guns and the butter. The guns and the butter. The top dog biggest polluter on the sea is the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. That's right, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Yeah, they're the worst poison in this natural oil's demise. Agribusiness beats them out by the factor of size. Now they want biotech, gene manipulation, and atomic weapons waste for food irradiation. They've ruined all the soil that they poisoned, plowed, and plundered out across the land where the buffalo thundered. DuPont CFCs took the ozone. Here's a shocker. That's who's been selling you your ultraviolet blocker now. NASA's gonna fix it up, but that's a pack of lies. Cause when the space shuttle flies, the ozone dies. When the space shuttle flies, the ozone dies. So we'll go to Forest Summit and we'll do negotiations, but the business, as usual, is public relations. They won't fix it in the borders or out there on the yachts. They never thought to give a damn with all the crap they got. So listen to us, Bill.
No, it doesn't matter at the summer home
or out there on the yacht. They never thought to give a damn with all the crap they got. So listen to us, Bill, cause we're talking to you, man. You swore up and down that you'd change what we can. Are you just one more of those empty promise givers? Don't try to hand to us what's in Arkansas's rivers. We're carrying the environment, of course, will not be easy. From what we inherit from the greedy and the sleazy, they've got chemicals, armaments, oil, medicine, and cash. They'll own our dying planet, and we will own their trash. And we will own their trash. And we will own their trash. If we deny while species die, we too will soon be going. Best be wise, don't compromise. Earth, air, and water flowing. Well, Mother Earth defenders put their bodies on the line. We drive to work and pay our tax and hope we're doing fine. So here's Bill, the people's will. Our votes are how you got there. But if 1 in 4 was for Al Gore, without him you'd be not there. If it will be your strategy, without you played your E-card. If it's all lies and nature dies for Chelsea, that could be hard. So will you back the billionaires or will you make them pay? Will you stand on your hind legs? Will you seize the day? Slow death and death around the world. Of course it isn't funny. How sad the day we had to say we did it all for money.
Wow.
Freddy's have no jurisdiction here, they just want to watch.
Where they feel forced to watch.
Well, out in the Clearcut, late last night, should've looked up, but instead he looked right. He didn't see the storm moving overhead. Lightning struck him and now he's dead. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Sinking to high heaven. What the hell, let's go Freddy again. Freddy was out with his backpack sprayer on, shooting up the herbicide and whistling a song. Freddy turned around and tripped on the stump and shot that herbicide up his rump. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Sinking to high heaven. Along came the buzzard, along came the owl, along came the sorted carrion fowl. The possum made Freddy do, they threw up. The squirrel stick his bones and they gnawed him up. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Stinking to high heaven. I guess you always knew that he would come to no good, and he ended up like you knew he should. But this Freddy didn't die in vain. He just became a part of the food chain. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Stinking to high heaven. Well, you got your dead curlies and you got your dead moes. You got your dead corporate CEOs. You got your dead cosmonauts in outer space. Once there goes the whole human race. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Sinking to high heaven. One more time. You got your dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Dead Freddy in the middle of the Clearcut. Sinking to high heaven.
Hey, I hope you guys are saving some of those dollars for the fine gentleman in uniform.
You know, a couple springs ago, I was driving down the road toward West Yellowstone, and there was this big old buffalo by the side of the road, and it was outside the park, and I was kind of wishing that the buffalo would get up and run back into the park, because you see, the critters don't know how to read maps. They don't know where the boundaries are, and if they step out of boundaries nowadays, they're blown away. So I got to thinking about the history of the buffalo, and came up with this song. There was a legend when the great herds were disappearing from the plains back in the 1870s and 80s. A lot of the Native Americans couldn't believe that all these millions and millions of animals were actually being killed. And so there was a legend going around amongst some of the tribes that the herds were ascending into the heavens, and when they looked at the face of the moon on the night when the moon was full, and the shadows were playing across the moonscape, that was actually the herds thundering across the moon. It's a nice idea. This is the sacred buffalo. He was born in Montana in 1832. He was a living vision of the sacred chosen few. A strong young boy to lead the buffalo, like a ghost Rhode Island plain, hide as wide as driven snow. He was the pride of the Buffalo Nation. He was spirit of the earth's very soul, good medicine for all creation. He was the last of the sacred buffalo. Part animal, part God, all seeing and all wise. He knew the web of life, how all things were tied. He gave to the wolf, and he gave to the lame man. He gave back to the earth and prospered over the land. He was the pride of the Buffalo Nation. He was spirit of the earth's very soul, good medicine for all creation. He was the last of the sacred buffalo. And when the white man came, a swirling blood-red tide, they cut his nation down and swept them to the side. Death was their god, they never got their fill. One by one they hunted down the last herds to kill. The pride of the Buffalo Nation, he was the spirit of the earth's very soul, good medicine for all creation. He was the last of the sacred buffalo. It was a fine summer day, 1888. They found his little band hidden all away. Word spread like wildfire, they ran to get their guns for the buffalo's last stand, grazing in the sun. He'd known what was coming, he'd seen it in the stars. He felt the bullets strike, and he saw them from afar. Such a rich red blood on that snow white hide, that noble mighty buffalo lay down and died. He was a pride of the Buffalo Nation. He was the spirit of the earth's very soul, good medicine for all creation. He was the last of the sacred buffalo. He was the last of the sacred buffalo. those who wonder where the mighty age have gone. They look up to the heavens and the spirits living on, where the moon's face is darkened and the shadows come and go. It's a racing of them herds in that sacred buffalo. It's the pride of the buffalo nation. He was beaming on the earth's very soul, his medicine for all creation. He was the last of the sacred buffalo, the last of the sacred buffalo, the last of the sacred buffalo.
Used to be a tree fort. That highway used to be the woods. That golf course used to be the pond where the frogging shore stood. That airport used to be the field. That brown haze used to be the sky. Used to be the farmland. Say goodbye, or say goodbye. Sailing on the time bomb, getting hard to see the blue. Sailing on a time bomb. Is there nothing we can do? Smokestack used to be Ohio. That Redwood used to be this guy. Used to be this guy. Is that wrong? Pipeline used to be one. I got it. Try it first again. That smokestack used to be Ohio. That cesspool used to be the New York Harbor. Those mountains used to be so Appalachian green. Won't you say goodbye? Those craters used to be Nevada. That pipeline used to be the rolling tundra. That desert used to be the rainforest. It'll be right there. Sailing on a time bomb, getting hard to see the blue anymore. Sailing on a time bomb. Is there nothing we can do?
This song is about a no-compromise kind of guy. Like it's been said many times this week, the Native Americans are the original environmentalists, and Milton Born with a Tooth is certainly one of them. I'd like to dedicate this to Milton Born with a Tooth and all the other warriors out there, no matter who they are, who will take a bulldozer to a dam or wherever it needs to be taken to. And for years I was accused of being against bulldozers, but Milton Born with a Tooth told me that there are good uses for bulldozers.
Industrial paperweight. Boat anchor.
There's a drop of water on the wall, and the drop's about to fall, and it falls into a trickle, and the trickle's flowing down, down, down to the ground, and the moss begins to grow. Watch, 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 watch the water flow, and watch the currents and become a stream, busting through the seams, cracking through the concrete, bending down the steel in a raging that is real, a tearing torrent you can feel the thunder growing, thunder underground in my heart, the chains falling apart, the wildness in my soul, and for once in life, I know I'm not alone. Cause the mountains make our bones, with the oceans in our blood, our feet planted firmly in the mud. We are alive, the burning embers in our eyes, the tingling touch upon our skin, and in the heat of passion we begin to understand that we are of this land, that we are part of Earth, and when it's threatened, we will fight for all we're worth. We watch the dam come crashing down, water rushing to the sea. Now the river, now the river, now the river, now it's free. The river is free.
Take a moment to feel the power, to feel the magic of this sky island, Mount Graham, a sacred mountain, no matter where you come from. feel the power of this mountain. Walking the same ground as the greatest warriors, the greatest chiefs of the Apache Nation. And perhaps this week, we have learned a little bit from Mount Grant, a little bit that we can take out, we can walk the day comes crashing down. Watch the river run, free, river run, free. Picture your favorite river, and see that river, the river is free.
Mike Roselle wrote this song with me, and I want to dedicate it to all the, Mike and I kind of figured this is almost the perfect Earth First song because it mentions monkey wrenching, and t-shirts, and bumper stickers, and Ed Abbey, and jail, and Jesus, and pickup trucks, and Judy Barry, and Bill Oliver.
But what about the guy that couldn't get out the log truck?
Sing it!
He looked a whole lot like Jesus. Yeah, he looked just like the Lord. Long hair on his head, his neck it was red, and he was driving an old beat-up Ford. His tailgate was covered with stickers. Love your mother and blow up a dam. Make love, not war. Don't drill oil offshore and get livestock off our public land. He was smoking a Humboldt hooter. Oh Lord, it tasted divine. So I asked him what gives. He just said, hey, Duke lives. And Ed Abbey was a good friend of mine. And he looked a whole lot like Jesus. He looked just like the Lord. Long hair on his head, his neck it was red, and he was driving an old beat-up Ford. He had a green fist on his t-shirt. A monkey wrench pierced in his ear. He spoke of the trees and he cursed corporate sleaze while he guzzled a six-pack of beer. So as we entered the national forest, I wondered what we's gonna do. He said, I'm a gone monkey wrenching at the Round River Rendezvous. And I remember that night by the campfire light, Judy Barry was singing so fine. When he mumbled to me, let's go spike a tree and cut down some power lines. But he looked a whole lot like Jesus. Yeah, he looked just like the Lord. Long hair on his head, his neck it was red, and he was driving an old beat-up Ford. So now I'm a-sitting in prison, a jumpsuit and flip-flops I'll wear. I'll be out with good time in 2009, but there'll still be some old growth back there. And the man who looked just like Jesus, he sure ain't a-sharing my cell, 'cause he was a spy for the FBI, and they busted Dave Foreman as well. And I remember that night by the campfire light, Bill and Dana were singing so fine. When he mumbled to me, let's go spike a tree and cut down some power lines. But he looked a whole lot like Jesus. He looked just like the Lord. Long hair on his head, his neck it was red, and he was driving an old beat-up G-Man.
I came alive in the Cascade Mountains. They taught me how to sing my song. I know the sound of the rippling forest. I know the feel of live ground. And when they come to cut the forest, they cut my heart, they cut my flesh. I don't know how to hold my sorrow. I hold the memory. I know the forest in the dawn. I know the silver river song. Though they cut the forest down, and I may have to walk alone, still the earth will be my power, for I know where I belong. I am a warrior of the earth. I have the mountains in my heart. I am a warrior. our cities, teaching the people to hear her. I know the forest in the dawn, I know the silver river song. Though they cut the forest down, I may have to walk alone. Still the earth will be my power, for I know where I belong. I am a warrior of the earth, I have the mountains in my heart. I am a warrior of the earth, I have the mountains in my heart. I am a warrior of the earth, I have the mountains in my heart. I am a warrior of the earth, I have the mountains in my heart. I have the mountains in my heart. I have the mountains in my heart.
What does it take? Dear Washington and Moscow, we know we've got to know how to destroy this world with our vast technology. We're turning back the page now to Death Valley days now. But this time the narrator isn't playing make-believe. We've got better things to do than to blow this world in two. There's a better way to die than to leave nothing behind. There's a better life to live, living fruit's easy to give. Don't blow this world in two, we've got better things to do. The Western world is trembling, reporting how the Kremlin used chemical warfare in Afghanistan. We're quick to say they did it, but we will not admit it, that Agent Orange and Napalm did the same in Vietnam. And we escalate the arms race till everyone's in last place, and everyone's the loser to the same mentality. We've got better things to do than to blow this world in two. There's a better way to die than to leave nothing behind. There's a better life to live, living fruit's easy to give. Just don't blow this world in two, we've got better things to do. And ours and other lands gather like we have today to focus our demand. We see it and we feel it in our minds and in our hearts. This menace we've created we must tear apart, for we've got families to raise, other progress to be made, other stories to be told, other people to grow old, other sunrises to see, inner secrets to set free, other poetry to write, autumn leaves and summer nights, other libraries to fill, higher meaning to instill, other mountains yet to climb, other rivers yet to ride, other thoughts to be relayed, other music to be made. We've got better things to do than to blow this world in two. There's a better way to die than to leave so little behind. There's a better life to live, living fruit's easy to give. Just don't blow this world in two. We've got better things to do.
nothing can prepare you for those flames so high. We think it's easy to let go of it all, but it's not. And nobody can fix it. That's the nature of pain. Grief rolls through our lives and we're never the same. So grab onto this hand. I reach out to you. Together we'll pull through. Cry all your tears, let the sky rain upon you, wash out your eyes. Tears, and when they dry, spread your wings like the phoenix. Someday when the smoke clears, we'll see what remains. Seeds left out in the rubble will sprout towards the sun. And let your heart wail now, and let your soul scream. Let those seeds in the rubble become your new dream. Take hold of this hand. I reach out to you. Alone we are lost. Together we'll pull through. nothing can prepare you for a fire that hot. We think it's easy to let go of it all, but it's not. So grab onto these hands. We reach out to you. Alone we are lost. Together we'll pull through.
We can help you sing.
All you good Americans that read between the lines, help your siblings everywhere to open up closed minds. Stand up to those who are to blame for crimes committed in our name. All you good Americans, things can't stay the same. All you good Americans, be wise to their ways. When we fight among ourselves, it really makes their day. They'll create a threat from without, so we'll forget what they're about. All you good Americans, let's kick the bastards out. The time has come to raise your fist and say enough's enough. They'll put your name on their list and they might get rough, but that list gets longer every day and they can't scare us away. All you good Americans, rejoice, it's a new day. Hey!
Get in the lounge room.
You had wigwams. We got Big Macs. You had wigwams. Now we've got condos, BMWs with ski racks. Cause what we got's better. Tell me different, I might be violent. I'm proud to be living on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Island. You had Grandma's Spider-Woman. We got I Love Lucy. Hey, I get it, your sweat lodge. But check out this jacuzzi, cause what we got's better. Tell me different, and I'll get violent. I'm proud to be living on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Island. We had a war, and we kicked your butt. your natural resources.